Hi everybody. I'm out here in front of the General Hospital. We've got a bit of a breeze, so I got to talk fairly loud, right Jordy?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are we out here today? Truth and Reconciliation Day. In remembrance of the Aboriginal people that residential schools where kids disappeared. There was all kinds of things that happened. And we're here in remembrance here of my grandfather's battalion, World War I, 1916, this picture is. And also, a little sign I've got here that I carried around all over the place. Calling me the 62-year-old child of the Emperor's New Clothes. The bottom line is this whole thing, this pandemic as we call it, it's not about health, it's about wealth. It's wealth hell online. The bottom line is this, we're here to basically change that trend. We're unvaccinated. We're considered to be filthy, just like the Aboriginal people were considered to be filthy back in the day. We are not filthy, we're not contagious, we not transfer the lies that they're shedding. Shahab, and there's some of the stuff in the paper today about unvaccinated people not being able to go to vaccinated people's houses. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard of. We're not contagious, we won't affect anybody. Just like the Aboriginal people of the day were not contagious. They did not deserve to be put into residential schools. So we're here to stand up for them. And also these people like Jordy here, basically because he works for SaskTel, because he won't get a vaccine, he's making a choice not to get a vaccine. And he's not contagious, he's not filthy, as they're conveying. And he's gonna lose his job at SaskTel because basically the people of the city will not stand up. There's people in different areas that are standing up all over the place, but unfortunately, the media is not conveying that story. Right, Jordy?
Yeah.
We want some truth out there, truth and reconciliation. So we want the truth. The bottom line is this, for myself personally, I had a heart attack 4 years ago. That heart attack was caused by stress and a cell phone. Electromagnetic waves is what's causing all this. So just people have to realize when people start dropping dead like flies like they did in Wuhan or in New York or in Rome, realize that it's not the unvaccinated that are causing it. It's basically, how I describe it is this. It's called government rape. And what it is, first of all, they gag you with a mask, they drug you with a vaccine. Basically, the SaskPower comes along with a big SaskTel appendage and gives it to you, and they take away a vehicle owned by SGI. And they bury you in one of these nice places and charge you a huge amount of money. Burial should not be charged for. And these electromagnetic waves that are causing the sickness. And realize that these men here who died, want you to realize that the Spanish flu was caused, it was an electromagnetic weapon that causes the cells to react. If you watch on YouTube a little video clip called Magic Resonant Frequency, you'll have an understanding of what's going on. I did my thesis on this stuff in electrical engineering, and we're like electric motors, but we stand up as generators in this city. We will not be controlled by other people, and SaskPower and these different people that are orchestrating this, along with SaskTel, there's so much coercion going on at the government levels that it's just craziness. What do you think, Jordy?
Yeah.
How about we make it better, right? How about we make it so we don't wear masks anymore and no more vaccines? How's that sound?
Good.
No vaccine passports. Because I actually closed my shop. I closed my family business until this ends. Okay, and basically it's got to end. The masks have to be abolished because they do nothing. The vaccines do nothing. So really, what we're dealing is nothing from nothing. And it's not really. We could laugh. My grandpa remembered every joke he ever heard. And we can laugh about it, but I'll tell you, the issues and things that happened in the residential schools were not good. The things that happened in this war, where these guys were exposed to chlorine gas, and even my exact words, when they had something called the Big Push, they lined up along a tape. Half his men were shot by their own artillery when they were aimed low. The wars were set up to create taxation and experimentation with chlorine gas, and basically to send electromagnetic waves at us. To basically cause the Spanish flu. And every sickness we have is related to electromagnetic waves, just like ocean waves, related to that. How many waves can you get hit by? Ocean waves, you can't breathe. The third wave of Spanish flu, they turned blue. They shortage of oxygen. And right now, I was hit by the radio stations when I ran for mayor, and when they basically hit me with that wave, I basically couldn't breathe. It took away my breathing. So all these people in Wuhan, they basically were hit with that wave, they couldn't breathe, they dialed 911 and they were done. So we've got to basically stand up against this, right, Jordy?
Yeah.
Okay, now I want Jordy to get his job, make sure he keeps his job, and everybody else is losing their job because they're standing up against these vaccines that do nothing. We will not be controlled. We will not be genetic experiments for the pharmaceutical industries. They already control our earth, our land. We're made of earth. We do not need our breath. Our breath was given to us by God. God keeps our land glorious and free, and we deserve the right to be able to breathe. And we will not have people sending out waves at us electromagnetically that cause us not to breathe. But just remember, if you do feel shortness of breath, you can't breathe, throw away your cell phone, get away from the Wi-Fi, and you'll be safe.